y'all. Just a quick little video. Neil. I'm sorry. Neil. I'm just here to talk about the real me, basically. So yeah. Um, me. Well, basically the qualities of me. Basically, I'm sensitive. I'm kind-hearted. I'm mean. I'm crazy. And I'm possessive and obsessive. And I'm very, very dark. And I'm very creative. And I'm very, like, open-minded. I'm very secretive as well. People don't know that. People are like, well, if you're secretive, why are you telling people this and that? Well, mostly what I tell people is just lies, because I don't tell them what is going on up here at all. I don't even tell my parents that, which is sad, but I don't feel like telling nobody anything, because I feel like they won't get my point of view, because whenever I seem to tell somebody something, they don't get it. Then they want to get mad and be like, well, I'm trying to help you. We'll be like, first of all, I didn't want to tell you about anything. So, yeah. And I'm protected. Now, the good side of me. Listen, the good side is basically sensitive. Sensitive. Am on a 1 to 10, I'm a 7. I'm not like sensitive, but I'm sensitive. I'm also quiet. And quiet is in the good and bad list. But for the good part of quiet, it's just normally I'm just thinking about stuff that's going on in my life and just normally what I'm doing in that moment and what's gonna happen tomorrow, what's gonna happen next week, stuff like that. I'm protective. Now, people take protective, they take that word lightly because there's a thing, there's the first protective where if people does something to somebody, they do it back. And then they call themselves protective. But I'm like protective of my families, or whatever. I would take a bullet for anybody that I love, my friends or family. I would take a bullet for them. And the thing is that when I'm protective, I put their needs in front of mine. Sometimes that's not such a good idea, but I do it anyway because I know it's best for them. Sometimes I say stuff to them, which is the truth, that they don't like. Sometimes I'm wrong with it, and sometimes I'm right with it. Secretive. Yeah, people don't like people that won't tell them anything, so people just ask me questions that just nod my head, and I just be like, whatever. But I'm mostly secretive because I don't like people, I don't want people to know what's up here at all. Because it's my mind, my mouth, and whatever I say. So therefore, I should keep my mouth shut and be secretive about every freaking thing. And I'm kind-hearted, basically. Yeah, I'm kind. And I'm cool too. Like people can easily get along with me, but if they get the wrong assumption of me, they just won't like me. Period. Now, from the bad side, being obsessive with people, it can kind of get a little bit creepy. Cause like when I see somebody messing with them, it can kind of go a little bit overboard, and they're like, okay, I can speak for myself. But then again, it's just like, if you're not speaking for yourself, why are you not doing nothing? Like, you just shut your mouth and let these people bully you or talk about you? Like, no. Like, I'm there for you to the end. I'm obsessive over my cats. That's gonna be a whole nother video. But I'm obsessive over the things that I love. I'm possessive too. I'm like crazy. This isn't a bad part because when I'm mad and when people just start talking to me, I basically ignore them. And in my head, I'm just thinking like, oh my God, can I just choke you right now so you can shut up? Because when I'm mad, I ice everything out but my thoughts and what I'm thinking. Because when I'm mad, I think about hurting people. And once you think about violent stuff, it's really not healthy for you to think about stuff like that. But sometimes I stop myself, and sometimes I keep it going, hold a grudge for either a week. I've held a grudge for like a year over somebody, but I'm not gonna tell nobody who it is. I'm not gonna explain that story, but I can hold a grudge up to the point over a year. Yeah, being quiet. The bad side of being quiet is that, like I said before, when people are picking on you and I don't say nothing, that's kind of just like letting people like bully you, stuff like that. Sometimes, and yeah, I do need to stand up for myself, but it's just like, why even bother? Because it's just full of nonsense. And even if I do get into a fight, it's just basically over nothing, just because somebody told me shut up. Like, really? Mainly people fighting over something stupid just because somebody said this about them. Like, why are you fighting over stupid stuff? Are you like that simple minded? And yeah, oh, I have anxiety issues. If you know what that is, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what that is,